Good afternoon, dear Facebook members of the Fierce Leader group. I'm popping up. This video might be in few parts, so I'm popping up and you might catch up part 1, 2, 3, depending how many parts it's gonna be. Where we're gonna have quite a conversation today. So if it's the first video you see from me, I'd love to hear from you. Just get to know you, what brings you here, and if it's not the first one, just say hello that I can greet you properly. So make yourself comfortable. Today I'd like to discuss vulnerability, among other things. We'll see where the conversation leads us. Within the last few days, so at the time of the video, it's summer 25, and so no matter the timeline, if you see it now, if you see it in a year, in 2 years, know that there is no coincidence when you hear a message, when you hear a conversation at some point or another, when you get the replay, it's probably because there's something for you at that time in your life. But in that time right now, in 2025, July has been very challenging in the way that not only we had in Texas, we had the deadly floods that was impacting the whole community. We also had a lot of rain, a lot of storms. So I would say collectively, it was also a lot. And I personally could feel the grief, even if I've been lucky to not have a misfortune in that, but I could feel the grief and the feeling of the heaviness that came after. And July was also challenging on different levels. So what came to me at that point was the teaching of I can feel the empathy, I can feel the emotion, but yet not letting it become what I do and how I think. And so letting the emotion go through and acknowledging what is mine to carry and what is not. And so what I observe sometimes is that when we show concern about someone's loss, someone's health, someone's situation, we kind of show sympathy and empathy, but we get into the pity of it, where we're like living it with the person. And we can't actually really help anyone if we're just getting in the hole with them. The idea is that we give a hand, we show the support, we show the love, we show the compassion, and we give the help they need to if they want it, but that we acknowledge what is ours to carry and what is not. And so July has been a big teaching about that, where it's deeply important to know even more when you're doing a work as a mediator and when you're dealing a lot with emotions. So therapists, mediator, healers, guides, all those professions where you have that big emotional part into the job, to understand what is mine to carry and what is not. And so it's natural to want to be there and want to fix the problem for the person to feel better. But that's also a very interesting pattern to observe, though, when you're being into that action where you feel you need to fix people. And so I know it's something when I started mediations, it's something I had tendency to do a lot, is that I got frustrated when people didn't find a solution. I was getting frustrated when they couldn't get along with each other, because I wanted them to fix the problem. I wanted the problem to be fixed, and I thought it was also my responsibility to fix the problem, which definitely is not. Whatever profession you have that deals with helping people, it's not your profession to fix the person and not their problem, not their life. So the big teaching was really about getting into that place where I can guide the person, I can help, I can feel the the sadness I can feel, because as a human, we're gonna have emotion. When we have someone else displaying an emotion, we're gonna certainly biologically, we're wired to also feel a certain emotion. So letting this coming, but then letting it go through and not identifying with it myself. And as soon as I observed that I would have the tendency maybe to stick with that emotion and use it as an excuse. Well, you know, I'm not feeling well, I can't do that, I'm not feeling this and that. And then use it for the reasons why we're doing or not doing something. Then I would catch myself in that, and I would really observe if I would really use my full potential, or if I would just kind of sit in a discomfort, but yet the comfort that, well, maybe someone else is gonna take care of me then. So acknowledging what is ours to carry and what is not is deeply, deeply, deeply important. And that's why emotional mastery is an important piece of self-mastery, because not only understanding the emotion that are displayed, but how they manifest in your body, in your mind, in your thoughts, in your actions, and what you can do to liberate, to release any sticking emotions. So that was a big piece of it. The July, so far, July was also very, very focused on releasing certain patterns, certain things that sometimes we tend to believe that we do it right, and we have those goals, and we're going after goals because we've been told we have to have a certain goal, and we have to have certain milestones to reach as a person in our life, whatever decade you're in, or as a woman, as a man, as a professional, as whatever your profession is, healer, guide, doctor, lawyer, whatever, you have those milestones to get. And July has been kind of a forced pause, and the reset started then, where I was definitely asking myself, what is the point to always go to get a goal? Like, what is the point to always reach for a goal? And so the underlying question was always here, and I got kind of the answer step by step.